Reggae interviews. Word sound power.
During your time at Studio One, the in-house band went through quite a few different evolutions. So when you first were there as a singer, with all the hits, Fatty Fatty, Party Time, Pretty Looks, that was the Jackie Me Too.
And we were playing bass. Bassman was we had two bassmen playing there. You know, one I don't remember his name, from Canada, was a Canadian guy, tall. But I remember on the Heptones on Top, it was Boris Gardner.
Right. Okay.
Who played on the Heptones on Top album.
Okay.
You know, and I can't remember the other guy's name right now, but he played a lot of these songs. He played Fatty Fatty, the Canadian bassman.
Brian Atkinson?
There you go, I think that's Brian.
Yes.
And he played on a song too for Heptones that I really he played on a lot of Heptones songs. He played on a lot. I think Brian played on a lot when Jackie was there.
Yes.
You know?
So this was the Soul Vendors.
Yeah, before I was playing too. All this was happening before I started playing bass.
Yes.
Yeah. He played on a song called Budugo Jugo Jugo Bub Jugo Zugo Bub. When you hold me, girl, love me, girl. Remember title. Yes. Yeah, man. You know. So and he played a lot of. He played on some of the Marcias and Babandis and some of those stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, man. While Jackie was there, he was a keyboard, the bass player.
Yes.
Back then.
Yes.
Yeah, but when all them left, you know, I think when Jackie left, I guess all those people left too. Yeah, and then me and these guys now, that I call them names, you know, before we started doing this, and then Leroy Sibbles started put out the real rude boy hits.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So during all this time, you were working within the Heptones group as singer, and you know your close-knit harmonies. There's something.
And some harmonies for other people too. Oh, yes.
Yeah. And then you're transitioning.
Some great harmonies like on I'm Going Home for Babandi. And I play bass on that song too. You know. But can you hear those harmonies on that? Wow. Yeah, my youth was playing all these songs last night. You know, like how you are so familiar with these songs, you should have been listening. If I had known, I'd have sent you an invite. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, man, for real. But
what would you say it was Coxsone's role within all of these great productions and the songs that we're talking of?
Coxsone's role in this was, at the end of the day, he would come in and take a drink and review the songs, name them, you know, listen to, and do what he wants to put out, or, you know, what he wants to park.
Okay.
You know?
So he was looking at it more from the business side, which I think is important, rather than the creativity.
But that's what Coxsone was. Coxsone was not the producer. He was the executive producer. Okay. He was the one with the money and the studio. We were the producers. We produce the songs. Coxsone was never there when we were doing recordings. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. So we were the true producers. Jackie Me Too and myself. Because I became the Jackie Me Too after he left.
Emigrated to
yes,
Canada.
exactly.
Right.
And I found myself on Sundays doing auditioning. I auditioned Burning Spear. I remember that Sunday he came there. He and another tall guy, you know. And those two were the Burning Spears. After a while, I don't know what happened to the tall backup member.
Delroy.
Yeah, you know his name?
I think it's Delroy Wallington.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
Boy, I wish I had your head. I would have written my book long time ago. Your memory, you know? You have the memory that I need for my book. I'm telling you.
Well, I think when you love the music so much, you want to dig deeper, you want to explore.
You should. You know, most people take it for granted. Jamaicans too, you know, which is not so nice. You know, we just listen and dance and things. We don't dig deep to find out who did what, or they're not even interested in that. You know, which is not nice. Europe, Japan, those people, they dig deep.
They dig and they study.
Yes, man.
Yes.
You know, I'm glad that someone is doing that too. You know, it's our job and it's our business, our work, it's our gift. But I guess when you have something, you take it for granted because it's yours. Other people see the worth and the value.
Of course. I mean, I think for me, I think that the times that we're talking about was, that what's classed as like the golden era, the rocksteady era in Jamaican music. Do you agree with that? What is rocksteady, the golden era?
Of course, because these are the songs, these are the Motown of reggae. You know that. These are the songs that are historical. These are the songs that people go for. These are the songs that stands up from that time to this time and are still being played.
Timeless.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes. The Motown of reggae music.
And I think that the really great thing is that, a lot of these songs that we're talking of, they were created more than half a century ago. And these rocksteady, these reggae hits, they've become staple songs in any reggae or revival dance and on the radio. The Heptones on Top album that we talked about, the Fatty Fatty, Ting-a-ling. Let's talk a little bit more about these bass lines, because I'm really interested. We've established some of the songs that you've played bass on. You mentioned Burning Spear, that you were one of the people that was actually there for the audition. Yeah. And you also played on the Door Peep album, right?
Yeah. The very first Jackie Me Too was in studio when we did the Burning Spear album, and the very first song that the Door Peep song. I think they created that introduction. I think it came from somewhere else. I don't know. They adapted it from somewhere else. But but I think that was so unique. Because I love strange and exciting sounds. And it's Prada. Prataya Pramaya Skaya Pai. The longest introduction ever here. Skaya and then Door Peep shall not enter. I'll tell you. This ya oh la la. Tiggy jing tiggy, tiggy zing tiggy, tiggy wing tiggy, reggae. Oh gosh. Say, now that I'm doing that, I just realized at the first Satta Massagana, bassline style, and that was done before Satta,
Okay.
Yes, it's the only difference is that it's a different chords structure, Yeah. It's off the beat. Because I know I created off the beat, Music on the whole was always on the beat, before the beat, But nobody never start a bass line starting after the beat. Leroy Sibbles did that. World, remember that. Yeah, man. Tiggy zing, tiggy. I don't want that to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Tiggy wing, tiggy. Tiggy wing, tiggy. Start the same thing. Pram pram sky, yeah. Jump, yeah. Prakatap 1. Keep go boom up. Keep go jong 2. Keep understand? Yeah. After the beat.
That song was around about 1970 when the Abyssinians hired Studio One to play, because that was not a Studio One release, right? Clinch.
No. And Leroy Sibbles was throwing out such manner of hits that people all over. I used to do some Christians used to come from me play songs for us to play,
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because of our style and thing. We used to throw some wicked. I don't remember the songs, or because it's been a long time, But we used to do all Christian songs.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So Moody's came and hired the studio too.
Yeah.
And we did for Dennis Walks. Leroy Sibbles gave Dennis Walks his 2 major hit songs. After he left, after I'm gonna play for him again, in my one like a song they call thing, but it's not big like them 2 songs. He has a 3rd song that he did outside of me playing. It's 2 biggest songs. Yeah.
Those songs are The Drifter.
And the other one, Art now.
Don't Believe.
Yeah, well, anytime I do an interview, I'll call you. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you have the thing, part, man. Yeah, man, Heart No Leap, man.
Yes.
Two wicked tune. Yeah, man.
You mentioned Harry Moody, Dennis Walks, The Drifter, Heart Don't Leap. Was it common for Coxsone to hire out his studio to other producers, to other people?
What a weird thing. I didn't even know that he would do that, because he was a very selfish musician. I mean, individual. Very selfish. You know that Coxsone, almost every song that Treasure Isle did, Coxsone did a remake of it.
Yes.
You know that. That's how he feels about music.
Yes.
Yeah. If no one hear right song, I didn't have a copy of that. You know what I mean? Even those songs, you know that he put them out. Like Abyssinian songs. I don't know if he did put out Moody's own, but he put out on his label, on Coxsone label.
Yes.
You know that?
Yes.
And that was wrong. But that's the kind of guy he is. That's what I'm sorry. That's the kind of guy. Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he put out Satta.
And the Declaration of Rights.
And Declaration of Rights. And Studio One label, which is not his songs. All them things that touch me, you know. Yeah, because the man, them pay to hire the studio.
Yes.
You know? And after the man, them go away. You make sure you have a copy for yourself.
Well, I think those songs that you
personally, the music.
Those songs that you've just spoken of, the Satta, the Declaration of Rights, the Door Peep, three strong bass lines, and that's why you are the king of reggae bass lines.
Reggae interviews. Word sound power.